We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the finale of this quick two-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Philadelphia Phillies. Toronto find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Zack Wheeler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things we'll look for early, Matty, Zack Wheeler, at times control can be an issue. So one of the keys for Zack Wheeler, getting ahead early in counts.
So striding in, Gaviglio, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Gaviglio.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Now, look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And the pitch. Popped him up. Real Muto is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
First delivery to him on the way. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Weekly hit to third. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, so now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Ryan Borucki, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. He only pitched into the 3rd inning, but fortunately the teammates scored some runs and he was able to come away with a no decision. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and he's going to need to pitch a lot better in this one.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The 1-1 home. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
And there's ball 2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Settling in now, Bryce Harper, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well.
Hoskins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. After it is eaten, he's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And the pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
You got a 4 count. 3-2.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That is it.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His career line against Wheeler, he's just 1 for 6. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Billy McKinney.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next the speedy Billy McKinney. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Here comes the first pitch.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Three and 1. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nick Williams. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Outside,
and he takes ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, D-Row, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Coming to the plate now, Zack Wheeler. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Line to the right side. Richard is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So in now is the Blue Jays pitcher, Ryan Borucki. 9-1-2 due up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Gaviglio. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Digging in, Gene Segura. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A 1 pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Segura turns and goes to second, but that'll be off the wall in right center, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bounce to first. Shaw fields it cleanly, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gregorius has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number, and it's quickly 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Hoskins on second, Real Muto on at first with 2 down. 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Fouled off. The set and the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. Philadelphia is on top 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. In now is Adam Eaton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. McCutchen comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Here's Wheeler on 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Williams is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Nick Williams.
Now here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Josh Harrison.
Ready now, Josh Harrison. The pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the pitcher, Zack Wheeler.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zack Wheeler. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Striding in. Randall Grichuk. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Randall.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes from Zack Wheeler. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. McKinney, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Williams is there, 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Now the pitch.
Hey.
The 0-1 on its way.
Nope,
Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 1-2. Misses off the plate. Just hung in there on that one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Still 2-2.
We got time.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Has a look, now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And not in time as the run scores.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
To short, hit hard. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. All right, so let's turn to Show Track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Three runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that retires the side. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-1 Philly. Joe will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 4, Joe Pannone.
And he fouls this one off. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gaviglio. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, that pitch is out.
One out and a runner on second base. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is McCutchen. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. Score holds. It's 3-1. Thomas Pannone enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Williams. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
The center fielder, Nick Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Josh Harrison.
Digging in, Josh Harrison. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
Pannone features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. A bouncer to the left side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer
Now
job.
batting, the pitcher, Zack Wheeler.
So now to the plate, Zack Wheeler. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And he's safe.
The batter, number 2, Cristopher.
Into the box, Gene Segura. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score, the runner from second.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen.
That's the ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Bryce Harper will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to... Looking to minimize the damage here.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Ball one.
One strike.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled away. The 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Eaton going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. It's taken, strike 1.
Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long time to get an ERA to come down when you're only pitching an inning or 2 at a time.
Four runs here in this half inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McKinney's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Travis.
So stepping in, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
Ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The payoff pitch one more time.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, he's been battling all game long and been a real warrior. But there's only so many pitches in an arm, no matter how tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see because he looks like he's done to me.
Now in the box, Billy McKinney. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2.
Count full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound, and that is going to be all for Zack Wheeler. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Cristopher Sanchez was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Cristopher Sanchez.
Danny Jansen will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set, and the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least 1 pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Bichette will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Bichette.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays strand 3. They're down 7-1. Sam Gaviglio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Sam Gaviglio.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
In now, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 1-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on top 7-1. Into the box now, Gaviglio. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gaviglio is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batter.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball in.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's outside.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Here comes the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 7-1. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Cristopher Sanchez.
Adam Hazley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 40, Adam Hazley.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
At the plate, Gene Segura, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. In the dirt here, the throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McKinney's there for it, and that's the third out. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 8 and the Blue Jays 1. Victor Arano comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Victor.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth. Digging in and looking for more, Travis Shaw. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Williams, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
At the plate now, Randall Grichuk. He grounds it sharply to third. Harrison's got it. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Blue Jays down to their final out now. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming, here it is. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
A ball and a strike now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final tonight. Philadelphia led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Zack Wheeler notches his 3rd win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.